Okay, I just was overwhelmed with this, so I thought I just have to film this a little bit. This here is the result of cleaning out all the bits of, after every project, you've got your beads left over and your spacers and all of that strewn everywhere. Well, I decided that I'd throw them all together in a bin and sort them into this container here by color, and not strictly one color, but a blend of the greens, the blues, the black and whites, or black and silvers. The whites are supposed to be over here. And of course the bronze, browns, and golds, and the whites and the crystals and silvers in there as well. So the shares, and this is the reds and the purples and the pinks. But I just look at these. These are the greatest little things. They're actually little containers that we picked up at Princess Auto, and I think they were mainly for an addition to a tackle box or something. And you have these areas where you can put in these little division things. And I mean, they were all of maybe $3, at the most $2 a piece or something. And the same as these, you could see where all of this is. And these are what I have my little stroller here that it's a pull along. It's one of the greatest little things. So when I come into town to stay in at my honey's for a few days or more, then that's what I do. I fill up all my goodies in this, and then I lay it all out when I'm here over everything. So, but I was just so pleased. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to say, I'm just unpacking stuff right now, is look at this deal right here. This I picked up at Michael's. I'm one of the jewelry instructors at Michael's, and one of the beauties is we have the discounts and whatnot there. But this, unfortunately, for Michael's though, someone had stolen the tools that came with this kit, which was the 3-in-1 tool, which is your round nose, the round nose, the cutter, and the pliers all in one, a 3-in-1 tool, and then a nice bead scoop. But the whole this whole container here, I believe, was probably $39.99. But when you take a look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each, so that's 5 times 5 of all the color spectrum. They're all glass beads. They're not plastic. They are glass. And even the little tray that's in the top they're all glass beads. All of these comes with a needle threader, some silver spacers. You lift this lid, which is great. You can put your tool inside, and then of course it also came with beading wire, some beading thread, and beading needles, which are like worth about $3 or whatever if you buy them separately. And I've noticed that there's actually the 3 different sizes there, 10, 11, and 12. Which, I mean, crying out loud, just to buy those things separately, it costs money. Anyway, they were putting it out because someone stole the innards at 50% off. So, best deal ever. These here, to buy these separately, which I will show you, the amount that's in this here, mind you, these are 11, or these are, these are 10 odd, and then these are 11s, but it doesn't matter. This here fills up one of these little slots, and at Walmart this costs $1.75, right? And they're not always glass beads. These are particularly. But when you multiply this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5, that's 25, and just say times 2, that's $50 just in glass beads here. So it's a good buy at Michael's for this whole complete kit for glass beads, especially if you're just starting out and rather than go out and spend a small fortune on various all your color spectrum of beads, and you're just starting out. This I highly recommend. It's all the perfect size beads and everything for you to get started. What a great deal, eh? Anyway, so I've got a show up this weekend, and I've got a bunch of projects on the go, so I brought in projects on the go. I brought in specimens of all my semi-precious stones. On top we've got lapis lazuli, aquamarine, sugilite, clear quartz crystals. Like, am I in heaven or what? Although these are actually another good deal that I found at Michael's. They're Deco Color, and they're extra fine points. That it's a glossy oil-based paint marker, and I'll tell you, these write on everything: glass, wood, metal, you name it. And did I say wood? Anyway, I've got some really nice wooden beads, and these fine points are perfect for dressing up the wooden beads for my work as well. But this is just my little work table here while I'm here to do my little projects. So there we are. Anyway, I had to share that. Thanks for looking.